We are presently in a space which is, I hope, one of the steps of this long love between Cino Zucchi and the Castelli. I met the Castelli in the person of Albino Celato many years ago. That year, David Chipperfield was the curator of the Biennale of Venice, and I had the honor to be invited to do an installation in the Arsenal. After many years, we did another Biennale together. Albino asked me if I could imagine a space for them in Milano which could represent in a synthetic space the reality of the Castelli. In this case, there was a physical space in the historical center of Milano. There was 3 rooms and one, in Italian we say androne, basically is an open door with a gallery. The number of rooms coincide with the articulation of the De Castelli research. They have products, they have materials which, treatments of metals, which also have a continual research, and they have some kind of workshop, a place where you elaborate together with the designers ad hoc, let's say bespoke projects, and you need to think about it as a think tank, but also to communicate with the production. So there's a physical space for encounters, but also some kind of transmission with the production place, which is not so close to Milano. These 3 parts needed to have a family air. What keeps together these things is the relationship with the wider city. We overlook a beautiful Milanese courtyard. Milano is known for its secret courtyards. Some beauties are hidden, you have to look at them. So all these spaces, they take light but also can overspill on interior courtyards, and when you have events, because the life of this place is supposed to be also something that can vary in time, and sometimes it can overspill on the street or on the courtyards. In this main room, you have 2 side doors. One is more of a place where you keep all the samples of the different metals with the incredible things you can get out of the metals. Using metal and different chemicals or oxidation techniques, you can get to amazing, almost psychedelic colors, patterns. It's like, I'm almost amazed what the action of man can do on natural elements. The other room is a room to show the products. Basically, we created some kind of niches with a certain depth and a sort of clay gray background color to be only a backdrop to the variety of objects that, you know, the design of the Castelli does. We also designed some elements like tables, and we had a strange occasion because De Castelli worked together with Morseletto, another cutting-edge Italian company who's very well known to produce stone. Originally was meant to be a table with a mix of metal and this marmorino, but then I invented these elements, so they are movable objects which their genericity of use, but then they have a very decorative element, which is color and patterns. The entrance is the most difficult piece, which is a double curvature metal. We also had some quite difficult time to do such a smooth surface, but this is also showing off what the Castelli can do. So these big apses are the welcoming piece. We use the five senses. We smell spaces, we move through spaces, and we have some kind of proximity, but we also spaces have an echo and a sound. We decided to make these big vaults, which a little bit look like, the curve element looks a bit like a dome or something, and to activate them with the music, which is not a hidden loudspeakers, but the metal itself vibrates. The door should be closed in the night, but it's open during the morning. And the entrance is, in a way, a slim, super sleek version of this door. So we just built a new, very sophisticated window frame with two blades. And these are a slimmed down version of the existing door. They can move. This thinness is given by the fact that everything you do is metal and the connections are very dry. The entrance door is not fixed. We have a panel which is, you can take it out and put it up again, and we call it the 12 months, and each time it can be done in different metals. It's the place where a craftsman expresses the joy of doing. In this moment, the complexity and research of the Castelli, which does not sell you a product on a shelf, they're communicating, we are working with you, and we can show what we did in the past, but we can do something just for you. The need of the showroom was not to just a showroom of products, but a showroom about processes. There's a love, I think, in this work represents a reciprocal love, a trust, because you trust the other person that can do it better than you, but you need also the other person. This is fantastic. Trust is something where you know the person is doing it not just to please you, but because things has been done well.